What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mike It Yourself, and we're doing a review for the month. Let's take a look at 3 things that we did just recently, and I'll let you know how they've kind of panned out. Let's get to the bikes. So the first mod that we did about, I don't know if it was a month ago or maybe even more, is the installation of the long ride shield. And I'll tell you, like, for the buffeting, it's not like night and day. It did make a difference. I think if you go a little bit, like, depending on you, if you want to remove all buffeting, then you're definitely going to need a taller shield than this one. So this is the 10-inch. So if you're trying to knock it out completely, you're probably going to want to look at the 14. I didn't like the look of that just because it looked too high. To me, that was totally taste. It does block a good amount, far better than the stock, especially because of that flare that it has on it. I think that does a huge, that's a huge component of it. So just my 2 cents. It's definitely worth the money because it's a ton cheaper and it will get the job done. If you do get the taller one, they do offer it in 3 different colors. So it's clear. There's this color, which is like a medium tint, and then they have a dark tint. So depending on your preference, you may want to go with dark tint. If you're going that high, you may want to go with the clear tint, so that way you can see through it at night. But it does the job, and again, it's half the price of some of the bigger names, so definitely worthwhile. We'll see how it holds out. The second mod we did was we lowered the front of the Road King Cholo. We did that 1-inch drop using the LA choppers. I don't know if you consider it a dropping kit. I don't think it is, because it's all in pieces. It's not like one thing that includes the damper. I'm not sure. Anyhow, so check out that video if you want to get those details. But we dropped it and I haven't had any problems. The suspension feels great. It doesn't feel really stiff at all. I've done both local riding and highway riding and it feels great. So love the look. Didn't lose the ride, so that's a huge thing for me, because the whole point of me getting a touring bike when I got rid of my Softail was the comfort and the look. So in this case, I'm getting both. So thumbs up on LA Choppers kit. Yeah, check out that video. I'll kind of try to put the little card thingy at the end, so if you're interested in checking out that video, you can click on it wherever it ends up landing there. The last thing we did are these filler plates, and I love the look of them. You can't beat it. Looks amazing. I forget what colors they offer them in. Again, if you're interested, I got a video on it, but and check that out. I'll try to add that to the cards there. But really huge difference in the look. Instead of having that big old empty gap, especially with the air ride on it, I was tired of seeing my compressor on that side. So this really helps it look much better. So if you're on the fence about doing that, and again, it's just cosmetic, I say do it. Now, the piece of advice that I got was to add in some, good Lord, there's a spray, and I can't think of the name of the spray, but essentially it's a corrosion inhibitor, so that way it doesn't corrode on the inside. So I've still got to spray that on there, but I've already bought it. So thanks to the viewer who recognized that and recommended it to me. That'll keep it lasting longer and looking great for a long time. So good stuff, definitely worth the money. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that quick review. Pretty simple. I know it's fast. Not a whole lot to those. It was kind of, or it's not kind of, it is very cosmetic, with the exception of the springs, because not only does it bring a layer of cosmetic to it, it also brings in the suspension part of it, which is very important. So yeah, I don't feel like it changed the ride much at all. I mean, you do feel a little bit stiffer, but you can adjust it as well. So it's kind of interesting because the spacer that's in it, if you watch that video, it's literally like 3/4 inch PVC pipe. So you can adjust it a little bit. Just be careful because of the risk that I tell you in that video. And that's the feedback I got from the vendor, is if you go too low with the front end, the back of the fender can catch your engine guard, is what they said. So I'm sure it depends on, like, you have to be at a lean angle. It's probably in certain circumstances. It's not just straight up if you turn the wheel it'll catch it. Or at least I don't believe so. So something to be aware of. But if you're on the fence but you want to make your bike look cool, I say go with it. I think air ride would also be a good thing. The only thing with that is you just add, anybody who has air ride, you know, you add problems to your bike with the tubes and all that other stuff. I've got it in the rear. I carry extra air line and some extra fittings with me just in case things go wrong for me along the way. So it's part of the world we live in. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you enjoy the content, become a subscriber. I would love to hear your feedback and have you help out a lot of my other viewers there. Again, it's a community of learning from one another. I'm hoping to show you the mistakes that I either make or get close to making, or maybe I don't make. I don't know. I'll call them out. But keep watching, and I hope to bring you something that's of value to you. So until that next video does post, I hope to see you in the wind.